Hello students, today in this lesson we are going to discuss yet another very important topic of BITSET, that is phrasal verbs. But before we discuss the question answers related to phrasal verbs, let us discuss what phrasal verbs are. Let us get an idea of what phrasal verbs are. Okay, so what are phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs can be used in spoken language and sometimes in informal context as well. Now, phrasal verbs, the topic is phrasal verbs. And phrasal verbs are used to denote actions. Okay, so it is used to denote actions. It has two parts. The first part should be verb, and the second part should be either preposition or adverb. Now, for example, sit down or stand up. Now here what are we seeing is that the adverb and preposition is going to come after verb. Let us see a few more things about phrasal verbs. Let's take an example. Put away. Now here the adverb has been used just after the verb, but there are cases where the object can come in between the verb and the adverb. For example, put the books away. Now here our object is in center and verb and adverb are on the either sides of the object. Okay, but this sentence we can even use like put away the books. But what are the cases when the verb and the adverb will be separated at any case? That is when the object is used in the used as pronoun. Okay, for example, if I say put them away, now what am I doing here is instead of writing the books, I have used a pronoun them. Okay, so there whenever object is used as pronoun, then it is compulsory that it will come in the center. For example, let me take one more example. Open it up. Okay, give it away. So here it is a pronoun and pronoun will always come in the center. Okay, so we have the verb and the adverb are getting separated because of the pronoun and it is compulsory. Now let us see one more thing before we start discussing the questions. The next thing is that phrasal verbs has, they have literal meaning and figurative meaning also. Okay, for example, what I'm saying is literal as well as figurative meaning. I'm going to take one example. For example, if I say looked up, okay, look up, the example is look up. Let us use it in a sentence. Okay, I looked up in the sky. Here it is looking up, because the word look means to see and up means upside. So looking up is a literal meaning, but let us understand the figurative meaning of the same. I looked up for the meaning of this word in the dictionary. Okay, so what am I saying? I looked up for the meaning of the word. Okay, so here it is searching something. So this is how I'm saying that there are other words also which has figurative meaning and literal meaning. Literal meaning we can understand, but as far as figurative meaning is concerned, you will have to memorize them, okay? And there are very less clues that you can get in the sentence, but yes, you will have to memorize them. So we have literal meaning and we have figurative meaning of the same also, right? So this is how phrasal verbs are. Without wasting much time, children, let us understand the questions. Now the first question is, Rohan can't afford to dash on another foreign holiday this year. Now, the answer to this is splash out. Why splash out? Because it means cannot spend a lot of money. Okay. Now, here it has a figurative meaning. So, let us discuss all four meanings of the, the phrasal verbs, right? The other phrasal verbs as well. As I said, splash out means spend a lot of money freely. So, it is our correct meaning. Okay. Rohan can't afford to spend a lot of money on another foreign holiday this year because maybe he had already spent some money, okay, in another trip. So, now here it is correct. But set out means beginner journey, which doesn't suit our, question. Give out means to distribute, and take out means to remove or extract. I have taken very, very important phrasal verbs, children, and maximum of them have figurative meanings as well. So you need to take out your notebooks and keep noting them down. So here, splash out is the correct answer because splash out means spending a lot of money, right? Next is, I broke her iPad and she dashed at me. So blew up. Okay, why blew up, children? The option A is correct because blew up means getting angry. Okay, so the meaning of this is getting angry. Now let us see other phrasal verbs as well that are there in the options. Blew up, as I said, getting very, very angry. So is it suiting our question? I broke her iPad and she got angry at me. Yes, it suits our answer, right? So it suits our question. So blew up, got very angry. Blew up, ignored. Obviously, no one is going to ignore when you break somebody's iPad. Blew out, extinguished. Okay, no. Blew over, passed without serious consequence. No. So the correct answer for the same is blew up, getting angry, which is suitable for our question as well. Now, let's look at the third question. The teacher dashed the classroom and started shouting at the class. Breezed in. Okay, and moving inside, entering somewhere very casually or very confidently. This is the meaning of breezed in. So the correct answer is the teacher entered very casually or confidently the classroom and started shouting at the class. So this option is the most suitable option for the question given. Now let us see all the answers as well. Breezed in, entered casually or confidently, as I told you, right? Now broken, breaking in somewhere where, forcefully where you're not allowed to. Okay, carried on, continued, no, the teacher has entered, so it needs to be entering, right? Called off, cancelled, no. Okay, can it be cancelled or continued? The teacher cancelled the classroom? No. The teacher continued the classroom and started shouting? No. So the suitable answer is entered casually or confidently. Let us now see the next example. Okay, Apple needs to play down the price of its product, which are relatively high. So play down means to decrease. Okay, so that's why it is the correct option. Now let us see the other options as well and the meanings of other phrasal verbs as well. Play down, decrease, I said, to minimize something, right? So yes, it was the correct answer. Apple needs to minimize the price. Okay, so that's a suitable answer. Let us see the meanings of other phrasal verbs as well. Back down, withdraw from the position. No, it cannot withdraw, but we can, make profits by minimizing some prices. Settle down, becoming calm. No, not calm exactly. And break down, stop functioning or lose control. So that doesn't suit as well. But I'm again repeating my words. Please note down the phrasal verbs and also write down the meanings of the phrasal verbs so that later on when you are revising them, you can understand the meanings of these phrasal verbs, right? So now next one is, the poster is horrible and can't be used. The colors and images are all wrong. We will have to do it over. Why? Because the word do it, the phrasal verb do it over means redo. Okay, what is the meaning of it, children? Redo, doing it, doing something again. So because the poster is horrible and it cannot be used again, so you will have to redo your work, right? Now let us see whether it is our correct answer or not. Yes, do it over means redo, and do it in means exhaust or kill. No, it doesn't suit. But then yes, you need to understand the meaning of do it in, that means exhausts, right? Put it down, place or criticize. No. And even it out, make smooth. So it can also be an answer to that question, but because it was so horrible that it cannot be even evened out, right? So that's why it has, the correct answer is do it over rather than even it out, because it was very horrible. We cannot, make it smooth or something. We cannot work on it anymore. That's why the correct option is do it over, which means redo. Okay. Now looking at the sixth question, after the peace talk, the Secretary of the State dashed the information that the peace treaty would be signed soon. Okay, so here it is gave out the information, because there must be many people to whom we are giving out the information, and gave out means announced. Okay, it means what? It means announced, right? So there are certain clues also that we get from the phrasal verbs. Gave out, giving out the information, announcing something. So here we can get the clue as well. Now let us see whether the answer is correct. Yes. Gave out means to announce, okay, which is our correct answer. Gave in means surrendered, okay. The phrasal verb gave in means surrendered. Gave up, quit. Gave up means to quit, okay. Gave away means to reveal some secret. He gave away the information means to reveal the secret, which is not the correct answer of the same. Terrorists dash when the police surrendered the building. Okay, so what is the answer? It is given or surrendered. Given means surrendered. Okay, yes, it is the correct answer. Given means surrendered. So the terrorists surrendered when the police surrounded them. It is surrounded, not surrendered. It is surrounded. Okay, so terrorists surrendered when the police surrounded them. So it is the correct answer. Let us see the meanings of other phrasal verbs as well. Gave in, that I have already told you, surrendered. Gave back, returned, okay, and then got onto is boarded, boarding at some place. Went up, increased or rose, rising, okay. So that's why the correct answer was gave in, which means surrendered. The government is dash 3G fraud. It might be a new thing to you, homing in on. Now what do you mean by homing in on? The correct answer is homing in on. Why? Because homing in on means watching closely. Okay, and when you are in a home, the observation can be done properly. So that's why homing in on. Let us see whether the answer is correct. Yes, the answer is homing in on, focusing closely. And when we are in a home, we can focus on to something closely. So here also we could get a slight clue to our answer. Holding up, delaying. Okay, what do you mean by holding up? The phrasal verb holding up means delaying. Hooking up means connecting. Okay, breaking in means entering forcefully, which I told you also earlier as well. It came earlier as well. Dash if you are ever in Canada. So it is look me up. Look me up means visit. Okay, so that's why look me up if you are ever in Canada. Meet me or visit my place if you are in Canada. Let us see if our answer is correct. Yes, look me up means to visit or contact. So this is our correct answer. Let us see the answers of other phrasal verbs as well. Block me out means ignore. Okay, so block me out, ignore. Add me up doesn't make any sense as a phrase. Okay, add me up, no. Blow me away, impress. So this is no phrasal verb, okay? Blow me away, impress greatly, okay? So that's why blow me away means impressing, okay, someone. So look me up is the correct answer. Soma hurt himself while he was dash on his new bike. This is very common, showing off. This is very common, showing off, right? So showing off means trying to impress someone. So she hurt himself. Soma hurt himself while he was trying to, impress someone on his new bike. Okay, let us see whether our answer is correct. Trying to attract attention. Okay, same meaning, right? Impressing someone or trying to get someone's attention. So showing off is the correct answer. Checking out means inspecting. Understand the meanings of this other phrasal verbs as well, because all the phrasal verbs or the options that I have taken are from the past question papers. So understand the meaning. Okay, you can revisit the video and you can even understand the meanings. Checking out means inspecting someone. Okay, breaking up means ending something. Holding up means delaying, okay, just postponing things. So yes, our answer was absolutely correct. The sniper dashed the enemy troops one by one till they were all dead. Okay, so the correct answer to this is picked off, right? So the correct answer is picked off. Why picked off? Because picked off means targeting individually. Okay, so let us see. The sniper targeted the enemy troop one by one till they were all dead. So picked off means targeted. Okay, the meaning of this is targeting something, right? So let us see the meaning of other phrasal verbs as well, children. Picked off, I have already told you, targeting someone. Then picked up means to lift someone. This is, I guess, the literal meaning as well. And the learned is your figurative meaning. This is your literal meaning and this is your figurative meaning of the same phrasal verb. Looked after, caring, okay, taking care of something. This is also very commonly we use. Made over means transferred ownership, okay, when you're transferring someone's ownership, right? Now let us see to the next one. We dash a huge breakfast at the buffet. This is something interesting, that is tucked away. Tucked away means eating heartily. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Okay, now let us see whether our answer is correct and what is the meaning of other phrasal verbs. Tucked away, I told you, eating heartily. Okay, eating your full stomach. Okay, tried out means tested. This is also a very common phrase that we use generally. Tried out, which is tested. Looked up means search. I told you this meaning in the beginning of the lesson as well. Looking up for the meaning, searching for the meaning of the word in the dictionary. I gave you this example. So this is there. Hold on means wait. This is also very commonly used, right? Now let us see the next example. It took Soumya ages to dash the Harry Potter series. Wade through. What do you mean by wade through? Wade through means reading something with difficulty. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Let us check our answer. Yes, wade through is reading with difficulty. Okay, as I have already told you, slip away means leave quietly. Okay, and next one is set in. Set in means begin. We are setting in some journey. We are beginning some journey. Look down means regard with disdain. Okay, so yes, these are the meanings of other phrasal verbs as well. The team dashed 6 victories and became the champions. Reeled off. Reeled off means to do something quickly or in succession. Okay, let us see whether the answer is correct or not. Yes, so to do something quickly or successively. Okay, so that's how it is the meaning of the answer of our question. Reeled out means let out. Okay, picked up means improved. Okay, you can pick up the any art very quickly, so this is improving. Checked in means registered arrival. Check in at the hotel. Okay, so checking the arrival. Okay, let us see the last one for today. Okay, children, I have taken maximum phrasal verbs that have already come in the bit set paper. You can revisit the video and you can check out all the meanings of the phrasal verbs, right? The crew dashed at daybreak for the location of the shoot. Set in, set off, set forth, set back. I guess all the 4 options are not correct. It should be set out. Instead of set in, it should be set out. The answer should be set out because to begin. Yes, it is not correctly printed there. So it should be set out, to begin a new journey. And second, it is to begin negative, usually negative like rain. The rain has set in, okay. Set forth, present an idea before someone, and set back, delay, okay. So here we have discussed 15 questions, children, and all these 15 questions had different phrasal verbs, and some had literal meaning, some had figurative meaning. And as I told you, literal meaning can be, understood through some clues, but then as far as figurative meaning is concerned, figurative meaning we need to learn, okay. So that's all for today's lesson. I hope you have understood the lesson. Thank you.